Rip stream. No, man, I should come back so fast. Okay, let's go stream live on. I'm back, right? Or I should be back. Anyway, let me go back to the room. Room, Boone. Yeah, I know. I am back. They're playing with the power supply here. I have a construction site started for some time ago, and during week, out of nowhere, sometimes we have like even 2-3, power downs every day, man. They probably connect some different shit, different stuff, those big cranes or whatever the fuck they're doing there. But it's annoying, without a notice, bam, everything goes black. So let me join the game. Let me join the game. Yeah, I was down. Sorry for that one. So yeah, well, I was starting to talk a little bit about Maldives. So it was lack of communication, and that was basically it. So we were promised, to get tickets and go there. I didn't believe it seriously because I knew it's not that easy. Right, to get a free ticket to there, to have all expenses paid and so on. But we were promised to have those bloody tickets, me and Mem. But what was more annoying, not necessarily that I didn't go there. I didn't even expect it. Again, believe it or not, I didn't expect it. I even said this back, in the days to Taff, like it's a fucking dream, man. Until I'm there, I don't believe it. I said that more than one time. So yeah, the lack of communication, that was the big upset, because we know that with the ceremony, the starting ceremony, Vubi official was live, so they were live in every day, from Saturday, Sunday, all day, and there were viewers that were asking, what about Mem, what about Katsuni? Nothing, and not any single information. Well, those guys probably also didn't know it, but they could say something, man. Whoever was there, guys, we don't know anything. We will ask and we will see. I mean, you are part of a team and you've got the feeling, that nobody gives a fucking crap. Look who's streaming, the Cape Man. Where the hell have you been? The Cape Man. I have been streaming, more or less every day for the past few months, man. Where have you been? I mean, not every day, but most of the days I do stream, and I also stream for Vubi official, the tournament games, the SY Nations Cup, man. So where have you been? So yeah, that's basically it, the story with Maldives. So why should I care? Why should I be somewhere where I feel that nobody cares for me, with zero communication, zero information, and so on? I mean, I'm in a team for what? I'm a puppet. I'm a dog. Well, what the fuck I am, right? Or am I a team member? So yeah, it was a pretty big upset. But what? I mean, that's in the past, man. Now there are some new people and so on, and yeah, I'm not expecting anything, whatever. When I stream for Vubi official, I just stream it because it's a community channel, and it's sad actually to see that pretty much everybody is thinking only for themselves. Like all the streamers, yeah, you see them streaming in their channels. I mean, how many streamers you guys have seen streaming in Vubi official lately, right? From those that after Maldives, they were streaming in Vubi official. And I remember, the irony. There were well, not so many, but there were a few saying that they just couldn't stream in Vubi official because it was me mainly streaming there. But little did they know that was not my option. And I explained this just because I still have a good internet connection and a good PC that could handle, very good quality of streaming. That's why I was streaming. And the connection with the fiber, it was super steady, and no surprises that, Mem also had until he got the fiber. Remember, guys, when he had the regular connection, so many problems, especially in the night or in the weekend when it was very crowded. Yeah, he was dropping frames, freezing, and so on. Connection going down. I mean, not a stable connection. So that's why, man, I was streaming, not for other purposes, not because I'm the best, I was the best, or whatever. No. So yeah, I mean, where are those guys that after me and Memb, well, me, because Memb was co-casting mostly with me. He was also streaming, but not as much as I did. He was co-casting. So where were those guys? They did stream for a while, and I didn't watch the streams. I only heard a lot of people complaining of the poor quality. Again, I'm not, I don't know who was streaming there, the names, but where are those guys, man? Where are those guys now and after? I mean, they can stream whatever and whenever they want. Where are they? And it's sad, seriously. I mean, it's still a community, channel, and those tournament games, me at least, I will stream them in Vubi Official. I want to help for as much as I can. That's it. But going back to our game, one more time, we can talk about these topics between the games. Now, it's getting heated up, but this time Spring has access to the gold, so it won't be like the previous game. And they fight now with scouts and archers in one side versus pure scouts and a few spears on the other side. Let's talk about porn. You can do that, man. You can do that. You guys can do that. Can talk about pretty much anything. This is, marked with mature audience, so you guys are allowed to do that. And yeah, I will join you. I will join you between the games. Hello Benzema, hello AoE fan, by the way, hello everybody else watching the stream. What's up, guys? What's up? It's weekend, right? For some in Europe, a little bit more time to be full weekend, right? I mean, some are still working probably, but yeah, it's getting close. In Asia, it's already like Friday night, so close to weekend fully, while in Americas it's still morning, but weekend is around the corner basically. So yeah, weekend and party time. And tomorrow I will stream, tomorrow and after tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, I will stream the games played at 12 and 14 GMT. I will say about this game what I will do, and I will ask somebody to also put it in the AoC calendar so you guys will know. So yeah, Nations Cup matches in Vubi Official Saturday and Sunday. All right, and chat off. Okay, we don't want spamming here. So Viles trying to stay aggressive, but now Spring is countering with skirmishers, some archers, and his own scouts, and he won it. Look at the population difference: 62 for Spring and 46 now for Viles, losing almost the entire army. Look at the difference: 23 to 7. It's 16 with also 2 villagers more for Spring. So yeah, but again we have Viles on the way to Castle Age, man. A pretty fast Castle Age. Spring won't be like 4 minutes behind, because look at the food, almost there, and with the gold as well. And I'm pretty sure that when he will see Viles in Castle Age, then he will stop probably producing for a while. Now he doesn't even need that one, man. He will be on the way to Castle Age after having some food. Missing like 14. Now he has everything, but Viles is indeed in Castle Age just when Spring clicked up to Castle Age right now. Welcome back. You were explaining Maldives story before stream crashed. I did, man, but I finished the story already. It was the miscommunication basically, because almost 1 week we had no news and nobody with the smallest information from Vubi saying anything to me or to Mem, like, hey, stupid, don't wait, you won't make it here. And the irony was also that in the end, the only 2 guys that were in the list to be there and were not there were me and Mem. The only 2 guys. The rest, everybody, for all the other games, because in Maldives, if you remember, it was not only AoC, it was Hearthstone and you know, a few other games. So everybody was there except two guys, me and Memb. So yeah, how can you not feel upset, man? And how can you not think about, you know, different scenarios, different things, when you didn't have any information from anybody for almost a week? Lobby to Sario, you're in the wrong channel, man. If you want to watch Memb, if you enjoy to watch Memb, I think he streamed earlier and probably he will come back later to stream. He's still like a robot, right? I don't know if as much as, you know, when he was with Daniela, but now with Noah, it's more difficult for him. But still, man, streaming quite a lot, that bloody cyborg. It's a joke, I know, man, no problem. If you joined the channel, obviously that you knew which channel you were joining. So I know. Take it easy, man. Was it because of that you stopped hanging with Memb? What? Don't compare a pervert to an asshole. They missed out on best casters of the game. I don't know, man. Again, I don't consider myself to be the best caster because it's not the case. And seriously, this is not me being humble, modest or whatever. It's a fact, it's a reality. I know a thing or two. I had some experts explaining some stuff. But far from being, you know, the best caster. I'm trying though. I'm trying to be entertained. I mean to entertain, you know, the viewers. And yeah, going exciting mode whenever something really exciting happening in the map, right? And with some also knowledge of the game. But yeah, I'm far from being the best. Anyway, thank you for the support, seriously, and thank you for the kind words. I really do appreciate it, man. This makes me, you know, keep coming, streaming, because I know that some people really enjoy it, really like it. So why not? I'm not doing this, you know, to gain something. Whatever comes extra, it's more than welcome. But by any means, it's not, you know, something as a must. Oh man, I must donate or I must do something. No, if you enjoy it, just come and see the stream, man. That's it. Hello, Empathy. Well, Doubt is the best caster, but from all the non-playing casters, you are the best. That is a fact. Thank you again for the kind words. One more time, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, well, you guys have Doubt, you have Viper, you have Dogao, Fiage, Fire, you have Bhakti that are streaming, you know, and most of them, Viper, Doubt, and so on, they are also explaining their plays, so it's great to watch their streams. Going back to our game, we have 2 town centers, 4-4-4 Villes, while Spring stays with only 1, but going full aggressive, 4 archery ranges and keep sending army. 1 group of cav archers to the right hand side. Oh, going for Villes' wood line, and Villes is on the run. And once he alerted Villes to come over there, he's bringing the crossbow army from the other side. Check it out, army-wise, we have 41 to 22, so almost the double. Oh! Split! Villes is keeping some villagers to keep that mangle repaired, and he's able to repair the mangle. Good job, man, good job. 34 to 18, so still in the range of double the army, but the Spring unable to destroy the mangonel and keep losing. That mangonel keep shooting, man. Come on, Spring, don't be stubborn. No, Spring. Oh my God. La 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 la. The difference was huge, man. I mean, Spring with almost double the army, and now it's double the army for Villes after Spring stubbornly kept the fight, unable to destroy the mangonel, and lost every fucking single forward unit, man. Serdar, hello. A long time no see, man. I'm fine, trying to have a good time, and we can have a good time, obviously. His mechanism is super strong. 1 mangonel, 1 bangomel to take out almost the entire Spring forward army at that point. And look at the population now. Villes with 2 villages. Now he's with 1 villager more, and army-wise 17 to 6. Well, fast recover here for Spring, man, but he was double the army. double the army when you see that the enemy has villages to repair that Bangomel and you start losing more and more units. Just get the fuck out of there, man. Seriously. Just get the fuck out of there, and that's it, man. You regroup, you raid in another, area of the map and so on. Well, Spring now back in the lead with more army. So he's still with only 1,000, no, 2 TCs, okay. He just built another one and now building a third town center to the wood and gold, the extra gold. While Viles is with 2 town centers, building a third one, no, with 2 town centers and 3 archery ranges compared to 4 archery ranges to Spring. Okay, we have Spring, 88 population, 81 population for Viles, and in the middle, Death Trap. Spring, yeah, catching his army from 2 sides, 94 now to 83, 94 to 84, 10 population more. Must be so pissed about that. Yeah, for sure he was, man. The game is still super even. Well, super even. If Viles won't go, like a big difference in villagers number. Now Spring with also 3 town centers. Nah, man, he has the advantage. Population-wise, he's now 12 population more, and again, stubbornly, no. Now he decided to run away. I thought that he will stay to destroy the Mangonel and in the process taking hits from the elite skirmishers, but no. This time he was running away. And nah. Another cav archer going down and another one. These elite skirmishers are pretty tough and badass, man. In large number, they can even kill knights. So yeah, it's pleasant. It's nice to see them. Army difference 5 more, and now 3 villages more for Spring. So you see, even though Viles was with 2 town centers and now a third one, he also built a third one, unable, to go higher population than him. Thank you, guys. The weather is crazy, man. Last night it was, raining here. It was pretty chilly, actually, in the range of 20-something, 20-ish, to 20, 22. And in the morning also raining. But now, like 3 hours, since 3 hours is sunny again, getting hot, like over 30, 33, 35. It's damn, it's too much, man. Should add light cav now and go? Oh, yeah, I agree. This could be actually a good choice for him, for Spring. And look at him, man. Again, stubborn. He was trying to take down the 2 mangonels, but this time not losing all his army, the entire army. Viles is the one with husbandry upgrade on the way, while Spring with scale barding armor, and Spring with the 4th town center. 1, 2, 3. The 4th one outside the base. Now, army-wise, more for Viles. 35 to 32, and villagers, whoa, 20 vills more for Spring. What the hell? And another group of cav archers raiding Viles's wood. But seriously, I mean, Spring should have known or felt that going here he won't find anything, because in the previous raiding he could also see that this forest almost completely disappeared. So you know that the enemy moved his lumberjacks someplace else. But yeah, he tried it. Sweet Arabia Hans War is on. Hello Europe. I've seen this episode before. Yes, you have. Now Spring with elite skirmisher upgrade on the way, and oh, to the left hand side, pretty important fight with Spring trying to take down one mangonel and another knight incoming. He still has the cav archers in the corner of the map raiding, and back home trying to hold against 2 mangonels and the group of cav archers. Viles though 107, 106 population, still more for Spring, but getting a bit lower and lower. And Spring with bloodlines, but okay, he was able to destroy now the 2nd mangonel finally, and with a chance to also get rid of those cav archers. He doesn't have ballistics though, I think, while only a few cav archers also left for Spring from the raiding army with another mangonel. I mean, Spring is not taking too much care of his units, man. He's sending them, he's keeping them for a while in a place, right? And then when he looks, he realized that his army is almost gone. Like now, for example, he thought that he's fighting the cav archers, but he literally didn't see that Viles was coming there with another mangonel and all the skirmishers going down. Now, not as big difference, but still more for Spring, 9, 10, the population more. Spring with handcart upgrade on the way, but army-wise, we have 10 more army for Viles. Villagers, though, 24 villagers more for Spring. Now, 23. So yeah, 4 town centers and another town center for Spring. Whoa, usually Spring is the one to go aggressive, stays with like 1, 2 town centers, but check it out, man, in this game with 5 town centers versus 3 from Viles and 1 mangler to try and take down this forward town center, while Spring now researching light cav upgrade. Viles 114 population, pretty low with the food though. Look at the pop difference now. Yes, it is. While 141 population for Spring even lower with the food, but here comes from behind with the light calves. But check it out, Viles surrounding his own mangonel to protect it, and that mangonel getting hit after hit after hit after hit and taking down so much army. Probably Spring is so pissed by now, unable to reach the mangonel and keep losing. Oh man, finally the mangonel is going down. Ho ho ho! But another mangonel incoming from Viles. Doesn't give up, man. Those are pretty damn good units. Whoa! 1 ram, well, with 1 ram that's a bit slow. And now since Spring is going also with light calves, I imagine that he will be able to get rid of that ram. But oh man, Spring again losing so much army. And if you look still, look at the kills and death ratio. 50 more losses for Spring, or 50 more kills for Viles. So yeah, those bango mels, man. Ha ha ha. 143 population, 444 Spring, 144, while 119 for Viles, and Viles is the one to try and go for faster Imperial Age. But let's see who will be faster. Viles looking stronger, yep, definitely. I mean, he's the one probably that will be on the way to Imperial Age faster than Spring. But let's see, army-wise, this is a castle outside of his base for Viles. On top of that hill will be in the range of the gold, somehow in the range of the gold and also in the range of the stone. But yeah, Spring is going back. I mean, he could see that this castle is almost finished, so what's the point taking the fight under the enemy castle? We have Viles, as expected, seeing his resources faster to be on the way to Imperial Age. 133 population, 172, but check out Spring, man. Spring won't be too far behind, and Spring with the score lead. Those knights helping, they are not yet fully upgraded, they are missing the second attacking upgrade, but armor and bloodlines, they are fully castle age upgraded. Okay, he doesn't have stone though, Spring, to build a castle and you know, to go for castle trebs and so on. Now Spring on the way to Imperial Age, difference between them, it's 1 minute and 9 seconds. So 1 minute time for Viles to try and push away Spring and to control probably this this hill. Maybe he will drop another you know, castle, a forward, more aggressive one. We'll have to wait and see. Look at how many villagers mining stone for Viles. Some idols though, 11 out of 97. 31 villagers more for Spring, 31, and army also 20, in the range of 20 something more. That's crazy. Another stable now for Viles. Back home we have Spring with some walls, not completely walled. He's not mining any stone though, so he won't have a castle to come out with trebs. Hello butter chicken, hello, what's up my man? What's up my friend? Hope that everything is fine with you and you prepare for a nice weekend. So Imperial Age for Viles, faster than him. He's already there. Let's see the upgrades. Bracer Brothers with chemistry. Okay, but pretty low resources. Look at the food, wood, with gold stone he has to drop another castle. And that's why I said that we might see a forward aggressive castle incoming from Villes, but looking at the other resources, he's very low, man. Will he be able to still stay in the game? 50, in the range of 50 population more, plus minus for spring, which will hit Imperial Age in a matter of seconds right now, while Villes with chemistry, so yeah, he will have a bit stronger cav archers, but cav archers versus those elite skirmishers. Army wise though, more for spring, 57 to 43, so over 10, with, like I said, villagers over 30 more for him. So 139 population for Villes, 141, while spring is 182. Getting closer to pop limit, and none of the players going for the relics. Why don't you go for the relics, man? Well, not even a monastery for Villes, while spring has at least this monastery on the right hand side of the map. Right, raiding mode here for spring, but like I mentioned, not a castle to come out with trebs. So I don't think it will be too easy for him to destroy this defensive castle on top of the hill. He's sending now some capped rams. Plate barding armor incoming for Villes, while chemistry and plate barding armor also for spring. Spring also, I mean, has already the hussars, a great unit, man, for raiding, a great unit. So let's see, I want to see spring going full raiding mode, man, to send his scouts all over Villes' base. Spring lost so many cav archers for free. Yes, he did, man. He did. Look at the kills and death ratio. I mean, it's getting close to 100 minus. But even so, he is in the score lead. And unfortunately for him, keep sending those, hussars like one by one. Spring, come on, man! Run away with your army at a faster pace than your bloody rams. What the hell, man? Chemistry for spring, and spring has the heavy cav archers, 80 hit points, while only cav archers for Villes. But Villes now with Parthian tactics. Right, so 177 population. Is he going for the relics though? Whoa, a small group of cav archers taking down some lumberjacks. Now let's see which has deathmatch practice, better, which will be better, because when these games usually goes longer like this one, and they will start to fight with more and more trash units, then it will come very handy into play, whoever has more deathmatch experience. And I'm thinking spring has more deathmatch experience. But let's see, now the score shows that Villes is in the lead, even though, and it's switching, even though the population difference is quite significant for spring. 173 to 130, so 40, in the range of 40 more with villagers. It's 26 villages more for spring now, and army-wise, over 10. And with rams, I mean, if this castle is going down, Villes will have an even more difficult time. And not if that castle is going down. Villes has another defensive castle. Check him out though. He's trying to counter raiding here with a group of light calves, which is great obviously, but spring spotted that one, and he's sending the heavy cav archers to deal with those. In the meantime, now spring is continuing the push, but yeah, he's sending now all the capped rams. So 146 population for spring, dropping to 140 something. Whoa, when he was close to the pop limit, the pop limit is too big. Yeah, it is, man, it is. While we have 98, so dropping below 100 and still counting down, not a monastery, and with the resources, now we will see a GG coming anytime soon, man. I mean, this castle for sure will go down. With the number of the cap ramps he has, this castle will go down along with more military buildings. Almost no gold left there for Villes, 100 something stone, but he's trying with his villagers to take down those rams. 92 population still counting down. He's also trying to produce, obviously. The raiding in Spring's base was stopped by him, and it's a full push. With this castle going down, probably Villes will call it GG, and well, he said FF, like fuck for free. Well, that's triple F, so fuck free, I don't know, FF. So, or fuck faggot, I don't know. So GG guys, we have Spring able now to win a game and to come closer. It's 1-2 the score. Villes winning the first 2 games. Achievements fast. Let's see if they play another game. Military, more kills for Villes. More kills for Villes. Look at this, man. Over 100 more kills, but even so, Springs, we will see with the economy. He had stronger economy. Largest army though, 71 for Spring to 56, so 14 more. And the economy, check it out, man. 5,000 more gold. Stone, it was close, but 7,000 more wood and like 9,000, close to 9,000, 8 in between 8 and 9,000 more food. This is a huge difference. Even though Villes was faster, but this time in this game not as big, and Spring was in full raiding and pushing mode. So yeah, man, good games, indeed good games. Bridges highest 28 more for Spring in this game. So let's go back, it's 2-1. And yeah, Villes left the building, not playing any longer. 1-2. Let's see if Spring is playing somebody else. And check the other rooms. In room number 3, probably is a practice games with China SY versus China Frantic. Now I can ask, you know, Paladin if I can stream it. I can join the room even though, you know, it's password protected, but I will ask if it's okay for me to join. I don't want to just jump in the game and that's it. Oh ho ho, Mr. Spring, thank you, man. Thank you for the support. Kindly appreciated, my man. Kindly appreciated. Okay. Thank you. Oh, we have Shanghai. Wants to challenge Spring. Will Spring play, keep playing, or he has to go? Hope that he can. Come on. Spring's host. Yeah. Thank you for the host. Thank you. Great. Let's see. Let's wait a little bit. If no more games for Spring, I will try to ask Paladin. My wrist is GG. Okay, so no more games for him. Yeah, even experts, you see, they just have some problems, physical problems. We have Say My Name AKVNS Yellow in room number 8. It's a team game 4v4. ACCM Pocho, Bacti, Tatito, Cool, ZXDF. Let me know if you guys want me to head over there, or maybe I should ask Paladin if I can stream this one. Let me ask him. You guys, secret practice. You going to China for final casting? I don't know, butter chicken. I mean, I can't afford a trip there. Maybe you'll find it, you know, amusing or I don't know, whatever. But I can't afford it, man. It is too expensive. I will need like in the range of 2,000, you know, bucks. The trip with the airplane, it's like in the range of 1,000 or maybe even more than 1,000, you know, and I don't know exactly. Depends also where it's going to be. I just imagine. So no, but if it's you know, for me to go there, it's just too expensive. China is more fun, yeah, it is. But I'm waiting for Paladin's reply. He's also playing, so I don't know when and if he's going to see this one. So yeah, no more games here. Let's try to find another one until Paladin is replying. It's a 1v1 Nomad with some 19 plus 2k, but we have seen in the past few days quite a lot of Nomad. So oh, we have Glocken playing, guys. Golden Ant, that's Glocken, right? Golden Ant playing, a Chinese player, Miss Phil. And Glocken is almost 1800, 1793 to be more specific. And the Chinese dude is 1948. Do you have a job? No, old boy. I also explained this back in the days. I had a job until like 3-4 years ago, when the big company probably decided I got too old and they want, like young people, which they don't have to invest medical wise so much in case something happens. I was just let go. And I haven't looked for a job, to be honest, also in the past like 1 year, at least 1 year. But until then, whenever I was trying to go and calling there, one of the questions were like, okay, how old are you? And when I told them, immediately, okay, if we need you, we will contact you. And that phone call never came. They prefer younger people, man, younger generation, that they say they can be taught. I don't know, how much they can be taught. And so many of the youngsters, no offense for whoever is, young, most of them, they are thinking, or they want to find something really relaxing, easy. If they can find, a desk job to play games while at work, then that's the ideal job for them. Most dangerous players should care for attack from behind. China is communists. Yeah, well, Romania was also communists. Well, it still is, but it's different names. So it was officially, let's say, communists until '89, when we had in the quotes like the so-called revolution bullshit, right? And the same people, the same style of people ruling the country for the past 20 years, man. The same old communists with their relatives, with their friends and so on. Different names and same shitty people. What kind of job is it that they need young people? Benzema, I was working with computers. Not coding, not software, but hardware. Installing, configuring, repairing, upgrading, building PC. Nice title, Jeanette. Mr. G in the house, people. Mr. G in the house. So you like my title, right? No reply, guys. No reply yet from Paladins. And like I said, I just don't want to jump in the game without them knowing, because probably they have a password protected room, and I'm thinking that they practice some games. They don't also have a title. So yeah, I'm thinking that they just want to test some strategies and they don't want to get it streamed. That's disrespectful to kick you for your age. Well, Benzema, what can you do? What can you say? You're powerless. I don't know how it's in other countries, but here there's nothing you can do. Just to take your check for whatever you worked in the past months, or it's practice games. Okay, that's... Yeah, and I have Yo replied to me that yeah, this is a practice game and they don't want open stream. So that's why I said I could go into that room, but hey man, just ask before. Go to North Korea. It's a democratic republic. Annoying orange. Good one. Yeah, man, it is. Democratic republic. You're right. Okie dokie, guys. The other dudes though, the VNS finished, and VNS it's actually playing with their best players. We have Bacti, Say My Name, VNS School, and ACCM. Whoa. Versus Pocho, Lon, Tatito, and a Mexican dude, ZXDF. But we have ACCM streaming that one and Tatito. I don't know, man. Who to watch, which to watch. More like demonic republic. Yeah, well, I spent my share of time in communism, so I know how it is, man. Believe it or not. I mean, until '89, it was officially communism here. Back to play like shit. Ah, so you watched ACCM stream, I imagine. Right, let's find something else. We have Vivi playing. Yeah, it's in room 3. Those, secret practice games. Max is online. Okay, maybe we'll see some team games with Winland. That would be cool. That would be cool. Terrorinho not playing anymore. He played earlier, so we cannot see some very high-level arena games. In communism, old dudes were ruling, Katsune. Same now, here, at least, Mr. G. Don't get fooled by different names and by new image or different pictures, images. It is the same shitty old farts, communist farts that are ruling the country, man. Different names, their relatives, nepotism, blah blah blah. Very close friends, those circles. If you want to start here, you can't anymore. Everything is taken. If you want to start something like the easiest or like shittiest or whatever enterprise, you have to pay like serious cash, man, just to get the license to be able to start something. It's crap. Did you always work with computers? Did you have any other job? I also had different jobs. In 80s, right, I finished electronics and I was working in those concrete stations. Back in the days, we were making them, electronic. So the weighting system, if you wanted 5 kilograms, we were we were making those systems electronic in those concrete stations, blah, 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 all over Bucharest here. We were a lab, right? So yeah, I worked different stuff. I worked like for a couple of years here in 90s after the communism. It was fancy and so many those small companies going for video cassettes. If you guys didn't know, in communism during week time we had like 2 hours television every day, and Saturday and Sundays we had like 10 hours starting from noon until like close to midnight. And you can imagine that we didn't see so many movies, TV shows, music, video music and so on. And after the communism, this thing with the video cassettes, blah, 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 just exploded here. For years, it was a business here. So I was working in one of those for a couple of years. And from 90 something, 95 to 97, I was in Cyprus trying to find a job there. I was trying to get rid of this shithole. Fool me that I didn't get married there with whatever I could, and probably nowadays I would have been a happier dude. I don't know, or maybe this was meant to be. And after I came back, I went to these computers, blah 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 stuff. I learned about these things, and I worked since 2001. And in 2002 I started. I opened here an internet cafe with my brother at my house. I'm living in a house, and I was also basically an internet provider in my neighborhood. I had like 500 clients, not that big, but it was something. Yeah. Talking about farts ruling the country, take a look at America. Well, I don't know too much about politics, and why to look, someplace else, man? I mean, I care mostly what's happening in my country. I really want to feel that I'm living a decent life, not struggling. If I tell you that the average salary here is like 300, 250, oh my God, Porsche, kids, you never go full liters in there. Thank you for the support, man. Can you appreciate it? Oh my God.
And remember, kids, you never go full retard, sim dad.
Oh my God, thank you, Mr. Horsey, for the support, man. Kindly appreciate it, Love you, dude. Horsey in the house, guys. Here he is, man. So yeah, I was saying what I was saying about farts, country in America. Yeah, I'm not Here we're talking about like the average salary is like 250 euros. An average salary, 250 euros, like 300, okay, euros a month. Now think, I mean, don't think that with this, you know, salary, the prices are here smaller. No, they are actually at least, or even some of them more expensive than in Western countries. So imagine now a life where you have to pay the gas, the water, the electricity, whatever the bills, you know, food, rent for those who has to pay rent. Do you think that with 300 euros a month you can live a decent life? You don't, man. Seriously, this is, I mean, so many people here, they are surviving, not living. But let's not go, I mean, to this way, in this way, and talk about sad things, sad topics. Let me find an interesting game and go over there. Now we have Villager, a French dude, no, a VM, a French dude playing Villager, ROR Villager, a Netherlands dude, and they are both in the range of 1900. With 300 euros, there is no way your prices are same as Germany. Yeah, Horsey, they are the same or even more expensive. Talked to guys from Argentina, Brazil. PC hardware is like 30% more expensive than in Germany. Yeah, man, I know, Janet, I know. When I was also talking a lot more with FH when he was, you know, with AoC more time, and we were closer, right, and co-casting in Vubli official, you know, so many times. Yeah, we were talking about this stuff, this kind of stuff, and I know, man, it's crazy. Seriously, it's crazy. But Horsey, again, I'll show you here prices. Find something like a PC component, whatever, right? Let's take an example. Let's take an example. I will go here to one site, pcgarage.ro, and let's find here Ryzen 7 1700, or let's go with 1800X, right? The highest for Ryzen 7. Okay, and I will link you. I will link you. And I will also go here with RON Euro to make, you know, the conversion. So here you go, man. I will link for everybody. I will link for everybody. This is, so a Ryzen 7 1800X here, it's in the old money, 22 millions 500 and well 600,000 almost, you know, old currency. In new ones is 2,259. Right, translated in euro, let me put it here. So 2.259, 2.259, 2.260. Let's round it. Right. 2000. Okay. Why the fuck is not working? Okay. The money converter. 1 RON, Romanian leu, to euro. This is it. Enter the amount to convert. So 2,260. Yeah, 202,060. This is what costs, man. This is what costs. You guys can make your own. I used this page, for example. You can make the conversion to see that I'm not bloody lying, man. That I'm not bloody lying. So 2,260 RON, the new currency. So you see here a product, it's more than in Germany. And I here, you know, the average salary is 300 euros. So to buy this CPU, you don't have to buy, to shit, to pay rent for like 1.5 months to buy this CPU. It was one example. Try to find try to find something in Germany, and yeah, give me the link. If I find it here, in Romania. I will link it and you will see, man. I mean, you guys, some of them, they say, nah, it's impossible. It's not real. It is, man. When I say to people that, you know, so many people here in Romania, they are surviving, not living, they find it impossible. This is how it is, man. But you can just be a pimp and bribe the police in Romania. Janet, not that easy anymore, man, because they also started here, you know, to catch them, and they're afraid now to get money from unknown, you know, people. They're still doing some, you know, job or stuff, but with whoever they know. Because it happened, even here, it happened, you know, that some of them, they got caught with this below the or under the desk money, and not doing this anymore, man. 1 kilo of bell peppers are 2.22 euros. I don't even have an idea what is that, horsey. But please don't give me examples of, you know, like 2 euros. I mean, give something that costs something like, you know, 50, 100 euros. Bad example, discounted. Okay, until you find something, let me also find another room. Because, hey, you guys are here to watch some AoC. And Max is watching room number 8, where, yeah, they have, oh, this time is a full, is it? Yeah, a full Spanish team, man. We have Tatito with Pocho, Lan, and Ralber fighting Vietnam. So let me change everything and go to that room. So let's go with 0-0. And we have VNSA versus Spain. Now, I don't know if it's A or B. I will just keep it simple, Spain. Changing the flags as well. So we have Vietnam and Spain. So yeah, you guys can talk, man. Same things, yeah. A liter of milk, depends what milk, because there are different kind of milks. But I told you guys, give some examples where you have to pay like 50 euros, 100 euros, not like 1, 2, 3, 5. Anyway, you guys can talk, and I am in. I am going in to watch this 4v4, and let me display now the game room, right? Displaying the game room. There you go. And oh, we have decentering. This map is, yeah, man, decentering, the NC. It's part of NC map pack, but this is decentering. Righty right. Some players, yeah, building on the ring land. Let's see. We have Tatito building his town center on the ring land, same as Slaktarn. So it's not a full Vietnamese team. They have Slaktarn in their team, while a full Spanish one. Right, so 2 players with town centers on the ring land. No, 3. Now I just spotted Bacti, the same, doing the same. So 2 players from Vietnam with Slaktarn, Bacti and Slaktarn, while only 1 Tatito from the Spanish team. It's, no man, it's not. The milk, meat, cheese is also more expensive. Yeah, well, I will look. After this game, I will take a look. But we also have here more than one sort. So you gotta give me like an example to find it in a store, right, and see what's the price is there. Prices went up 800%. Salaries hardly increased. Yeah, Janet and Horsey. Only option is inflation, that it is too high. Okay, come on. So yeah, that's why. I mean, initially Vienna School was playing with the Vietnamese team, but probably now he has something to do. I still see him in Medieval Siege, right? But he was in the room, not playing, so that's why Slaktarn replaced him to play against the full Spanish team. Right, let's take a look fast in the flanks and the poquetitos. So in the left hand side we have ACCM with Brits versus Brits, so completely mirror, and both players which is in the lead. It's only one population difference, nothing too significant. And to the right hand side of the map, Slactarn, which moved his town center to the ring land, versus Tatito, which also moved. So here I don't think that we will see some fights anytime soon. Should give Slactarn Vietnamese citizenship and call this the official games in the NC. Yeah, but like I said, I don't think this is Spain A. I haven't seen any of their games, so I can't say it, but all these players are in Spain A. Tatito, Ralber, they probably are, because they're super strong players. Don't know about the other guys, Pocho and this guy, Lan. But seems to be strong, man. In team games, 1955, that's quite something. Yeah, 1803, Pocho is the lowest in his in their team. It is Spain A. Okay, I didn't know. That's why I said they train for Vietnam game, and they're playing versus Vietnam game. That's good, man. Like this, at least they will feel, you know, between them how strong the two teams are. All right. So TCs. Well, until later in the game, nothing too much to say. With yeah, different choices for some of the players. And now VNS Yellow, aka Say My Name, finding Tatito's dog, so he know exactly where to go, where to hit if he wants that, obviously. Oh, actually I was wrong, man. Not Slactarn. Now I spotted. Yeah, Say My Name. So he is here flank versus Tatito, while Slactarn is his pocket. It's a yellow's pocket. I like this meal though. He can also take some short fish, this one, and even that one, and to also get the Bambis, the deer. That's a great. Buying 6 from my friend for like €0 a pack like 20 years ago. Now the same pack costs like 4. I know, man, that's not a good example, though. Mostly tax. Yeah. I mean, when Janet also told me that you know, he's smoking, you know, that he's smoking like something like how much per week you spend, Janet, like 40 50 euros.
Yes.
I was like, what the fuck, man, this is money here for like
yes.
You know, half a month food. Seriously, it's fucking impossible, man.
Yes.
Bread 3 cents and now 89. Yeah, I know, man, it's crazy. The inflation is getting you know, higher and higher. It's a fact. Oh, interesting. We have Tatito using his transport ship to help Ralber transport villagers. Probably Ralber lost his. Yeah, 0-1. So he was going. No, actually, Lan is with 1-0, while 0-1 for Ralber. So he lost it from who? 1-0 for ACCM. Yeah, probably was going close to ACCM's town center, and he lost his transport ship. I used to spend 300 on cigarettes a month. Oh my fucking god. So a full salary, a full average salary here in Romania, man. Seriously. Must let such a pitiful amount of wheels already titanium. No, man, because, you know, he transported, so he lost some time. But I do agree that he's quite low. When you look between him and Tato, and both of them are Hans, by the way. When you see Slactarn with 23 and Tatito also Hans with 29, also transported, you know, villagers. Yeah, you can ask like what happened, but you see here in the kills and death ratio, Slactarn lost his transport ship probably, so only 1 unit down, nothing more than that, so nothing too significant again. Oh my, look at Laan, transported villagers and build a tower in ACCM Island to deny him of the stone, and probably he will build another tower to take him out of the gold. What's the purpose, dude? You take him out of the wood? What the fuck are you doing? You for real? Now you're running away? And we have Tatito, the first player to click up fuel age. No, he's on the way to fuel age right now, so he's pretty late actually on the way to fuel age. Plus one craft is like €3 and start drinking craft beer instead. Stop smoking, man. Simeon. Oh my god. Hey, Simeon here, he's also Romanian and he can tell you, man. I mean, it's a lot. It's like an average salary here, €300 for only cigarettes. That's crazy. Literally crazy. Hello, Korn, aka Crime Time. Hello, hello. Oh, he's building a pyramid. Nice. And he was able to finish the pyramid. Okay, but you know, my channel is just too small, man. I'm not awarding mods just for building a pyramid, sorry. But it's looking nice. I totally agree. Hello to you. I never smoked in my life. Neither did I, Florin. Neither did I, man. I tried when I was in high school because, you know, stupid kid and wanted to go with the general, you know, going. I mean, the hot guys, they were fucking smoking, and also the bad girls. Bad girls, what you gonna do, you know, but I didn't like it right from the start, and I never ever tried it again, ever. And you know, in army I had, you know, some mates there that started to smoke in army just for the like 15 minutes you know, break for smokers when we were doing different works, man. So they actually started to smoke in army because of those bloody 15 minutes pause time for a smoke, man. It's crazy. I mean, seriously, that's a reason to start smoking, and so many of them, believe it or not, did that, man. Yes, it was enough for them. Okay, we have two players now on the way to Castle Age, Ralber and we have Tatito. The title of the stream is very lame. No offense. No problem, man. I mean, I find it, it's no, none taken. I find it funny. If you don't find it, then funny, no problem. It's no problem, man. Hopefully, though, that you don't feel too offended. Obviously, you don't have to like it as much as I did. There are people that liked it, some other people that didn't like it, but it's not important, man. You didn't like it, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to be offensive to, you know, anybody in specific. I just thought it's funny. Okay, going back to our game, we have now ACCM with raiding party, galleons, and taking down Lan's fishing ships. Only now Lan is coming with a group of galleys to counter ACCM, but already lost all his fishing ships. As you can see, 0 fishing ships for Lan, while ACCM as well, 0 fishing ships, man. So what's the plan? We have now Ralber with stone walls, and more stone walls. He wants to have all that corner probably safer, while 3 dogs and only 2 dogs for Lan. Surprising to see now ACCM in defensive mode. I'm offended. Now do what I say. Okay. Right, so Castle Age now for Slacktarn and Bhakti. So, whoa. We have some people there in Castle Age, 2 from the Spanish team, Tatito and Ralber, and 2 will be from the Vietnamese team, Bhakti and Slacktarn. So what's the plan? To the right hand side of the map we have ACCM with walls, stone walls, a market behind that. To the left hand side ACCM with palisade walls, and when ACCM will be in Castle Age, I'm pretty sure that he will build stone walls to be sure that won't be too easy for the other team to break through, at least from land. They can transport, so it is not impossible, right, to go and raid, to also build military buildings in the enemy territory base, and soon to be there, like all those new chips. Yeah, I want to change motherboard and CPU soon. What should I get? So many things out now. Horsey, my advice, if you want, wait for Intel's Coffee Lake, which is around the corner. In August, it should be out. And with Coffee Lake coming out, maybe, you know, the prices will also drop. So I think that you can wait like 2 weeks and decide from there. Because after, you know, Intel's Coffee Lake, then it will be like 1 year until they will release, you know, something else. So after that one, you should consider you know, what's best for your dollar, man. What's best for your, you know, your own pocket. Yeah, the same, Simeon. Coffee Lake, it's the same. I mean, they didn't make the switch to 10 nanometers yet. It will require some time. What socket is Coffee Lake? No, it's 1151. But now it's not 100% that it will work, you know, very well on Z170, right, or in Z2. But it's 1151. Yeah, 14. Simeon is going to be 14, as far as I know, because 10 they are not producing yet. So it's going to be 14. But the idea is that Intel will make, you know, these Coffee Lakes, which are 6 cores, 12 threads for mainstream, you know, not the enthusiast, because for that one is already Skylake X and, you know. The X299 platform, or the so-called 2066 yeah, pins. 14 is pretty good for 20. Yeah, it is. It's starting to be old. Well, starting to be old, let's say more or less. But again, they will make the transition probably after the Coffee Lake generation. But for now, they will stay with 14. But the idea, right, that they will make these CPUs 6 cores, 12 threads with a competitive price. It's expected to be a competitive price. At least just wait those 2 weeks, and from there you decide if the prices will drop. If not, again, you can decide for whatever you want to do and what work you will do. If you also do, you know, like heavy CPU loads. Ryzen is the best thing right now. Yes, it is. I mean, price to performance definitely is. Suggested Intel just 4 months ago. Now it's AMD. For sure, it's AMD. AMD. If you don't need like like a crazy work, then the Ryzen 5 1600 non-X, because non-X has a cooler included in the box. The X doesn't have, so you have to pay extra cash also for the cooler. It's more expensive, the X one, and it's coming without a cooler. Same is with the 17, Ryzen 7 17. The non-X has a cooler included. The X doesn't have, you know. So the Ryzen 1600 is 6 core 12 threads, while the 1700 is 8 cores and 16 threads. So if you need like a powerhouse, go for 1700, in my opinion. If you don't do like you know, crazy amount of editing, photoshopping, you know, Adobe Premiere and so on, you can go with the 1600 with the 6 core and 12 threads, and you will be super happy, man. Few FPS lower than Intel chips in gaming. Yes, they are, because still the games, most of the games, let's say, they rely on the frequency more than the number of cores. So yeah, for most games, even a quad core without hyper-threading, so 8 in total, it's still doing great, if only gaming, again. If only gaming. But the difference, again, is not that much, man. It's very close. And like I said, ratio, performance with price is amazing for AMD. Single core, yeah, like I said, single core, it's better, man. And I agree, like Simeon said, 10-15 FPS when your games can run above 60 FPS anyway, you don't feel that much, man. I mean, you do feel, but still the game is running smooth, man. I like the name of the stream, by the way. I will add one more. Beer right back. Blaine 86. Well, I had here one guy earlier said that he doesn't like too much the stream title, no offense, and I told him, none taken, man. Seriously, I mean, some people, some viewers find it funny, some don't. It is what it is, man. You don't notice. Much better choice. Multicore, no doubt, go for Ryzen. Yeah, that's for sure, man. Die Dwarf should spend around 700, excuse me. at least. Okay, what did he say? Did he say? Okay, he did. We're from man. How much would cost a full cost X benefit PC as you mentioned? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. In 2018, AMD will let Intel in the shadows. Well, let's see if Intel will stay stubborn. Seriously, if Intel will stay stubborn and not drop the prices, even though you know, their chips are still a bit powerful, but you just don't, you know, I mean, the difference is like you guys said, like 5, 10, 15%, but 15% better, and you charge like 50, at least 50% more only for the CPU, because overall it's almost double the money to build, you know, an Intel rig compared to an AMD rig. So yeah, man, it's not worth it again. But you know what? I gave to Janet one interesting video and amusing video with one dude saying, you know, some real stuff about the fanboys. Intel relies so much on the fanboys, and probably not only them. You know, some stupid, you know, kids, I don't know, or whatever, they just buy stuff because it's Intel. And because it's Intel, automatically for them, it's best, it's better. It's not like that, man. I mean, how much they charge you for slightly better performance, you know, in comparing with AMD. Like I said, 10%, 15%. That's just don't justify the difference with the cash. In the end, it's your cash, man. If you want to spend 50%, at least 50% more for 10% performance, you know, more, then it's up to you, man. It's up to you. But this is right now, whoever can't wait or wants necessarily to buy something right now, like a new, you know, system, go for AMD's Ryzen's, man. Intel uses own process of making chips, and they are behind Samsung and TC nanometer race. AMD uses Samsung, or they will kill Intel. Yeah, well, they have to prove it. I mean, AMD, they have a great start after more than 1 decade, but they have to continue, man. This is what we want to see, to continue this trend, to perfect, you know, the process, to come up with better improvements, even though they will be, or let's hope that AMD will not, you know, release, you know, upgrades, new platforms or new upgrades with just slightly higher performance like Intel did for the past at least 7 years. Sandy Bridge, then Ivy Bridge was a bit better, like 5-10%, you know, performance given by you, given to you with spoon, man, with a spoon. Fuck that, man. You either do something better, significantly better, like 20-30% more, so something that you can really feel, and that's it, man. So hopefully that AMD will not do the same like Intel, giving performance from one generation to another one in the range of like 5-10%. That's my thing. But anyway, let's go back to the game, because whenever I hear topics with the PCs, man, I just love them, seriously. But you guys, one more time, you are here mostly for AoC, not for, you know, PCs. I should make like a podcast. Okay, today we are talking about PCs, about Intels and AMD, and then yeah, we can talk. But I'm here for mostly AoC. You guys can talk. I will join the topic. You know, your debate after the game, between the games. So what I said earlier, guys, that even with the walls, I said it. I said it right from the start. Even with the walls, the other players, I mean, can also, you know, go transport villagers, military buildings, army-wise, and check out Bacti with stables not far away from Pocho's town centers. And Pocho didn't even realize that. And also Tatito, not far away from this. So Bacti here with the chance to destroy 2 players. Oh, no, actually Pocho just spotted these stables, and now he's building house. But GG, man, right away, GG. Right away, GG. We had Lan trying to keep pressure here or push ACCM back, but Bhakti with Cavaliers and Paladins upgrade on the way, he was literally preparing to destroy here at least Pocho. Man, Pocho 52 population, 149 for Tatito though, while Bhakti 149 as well. So Bhakti had almost 100 more population than Pocho. So yeah, Pocho would have get destroyed. So we have a win for VNSA. Let's go and watch the achievements. And now I can also talk with you guys. LSKNK333, thank you for the follow, man. Thank you for the support, kindly appreciated. Before the battle even begun, it was, man. And hello Flow AoC, hello guys, hello everybody. Military wise, say my name with the most kills, largest army for Slacktarn 30, economy no sling. We had best stone for Bhakti, wood for Tatito, while Slacktarn with the best food and gold. Tech wise, fastest Imperial for Slacktarn 37, and also Bhakti was in Imperial Age. Tatito was even a bit faster, but no way for Pocho to be able to do something about that push. Bridges highest 132 for Bhakti, whoa, and a lot of players below 100 villagers. Lan, ACCM 51, the lowest in the game. Even Pocho had 52 villages, so no army for Pocho. He was getting destroyed literally. Yeah, this is it, 1-0. Nice to see you casting. Oh, this. Thank you, man. Thank you for the kind words. Appreciated. So yeah, in game 3, guys, they are just doing some practice games, secret games. I wanted to join that one. I even asked Paladin and Yo, but they said, we don't want stream, man. We are just doing some, testing and so on, and want it stream free. Spain cannot stand the sight of Pocho suffering, probably. Let me change the score though, so in the end you guys know that it was 1-0 for VNSA, and see if we'll have another game. ACCM, say my name, Slacktarn Villes. Now maybe we'll see a 2v2 games between Vietnam and Finland and Sweden. Slacktarn from Sweden and Villes from Finland. And earlier I have streamed 2 out of the 3 games between Villes and Bhakti. Villes winning 2-1, guys. 2-1, which is great. Great. And Bhakti is in the spectator mode. Come on, man. You can play the game, or maybe he's also feeling tired. It might be, man. It's a situation here. View profile. Let me make sure. Matches. Yeah, it was 2-1. Oh, excuse me. It was 2-1 for Villes versus Spring, and Spring was the one to say that his fingers hurts, man, from such an extensive play. All right, guys. Prices, come on. Think of some other prices in Germany, and I will see what I find here in Romania. We'll link you guys, and you will see the difference, man. The market is different. Less cash for this shit country, and higher prices, because why not, man? We are bloody fucking shitty Romania. Why not? Charge more and give less salary. Let people starve. Let people die. We don't fucking care. They get good cash, only the ones that they care about. The government people and blah, blah, blah. The rest, slaves. Let them work for free. Katsuni, come to Germany then. To do what, Horshi? Can you find me work there? Because if you can, I would gladly come, man. I will start extensively to learn the language, even if I don't like it that much. Lower prices and more money. Yeah, but Horshi, more money from where? Because if I go someplace, I want to go and work, not just be in Germany or wherever, France or Spain, and look at the sky. The money doesn't fall from the sky, if you know what I mean. I don't know what you work, Katsuni. I said it, Horshi. I worked with electronics back in 80s, 90s, then with computers, hardware, installing, maintaining, configuring, building, cleaning, upgrading PC. So not on the software side. with coding and programming, not those. So yeah, let me know if you find something there, a job. I will gladly come, man. There's nothing that keeps me here, believe it or not. I'm not married, I don't have kids, so yeah, nothing to keep me here. I can come tomorrow. There are a lot of PCs companies here. That's nice. But do they need, an old fart Romanian? I'm pretty sure that there are quite a lot of enthusiasts in Germany as well, that they know what to do. So I don't think they will need a random, unknown old fart dude from Romania. But again, if you find me something there, would gladly come over there, man. You don't have kids that you know of. Yeah, Blaine, you have a point that I know of. I mean, you're more accurate than me. That's a fact. Right, so we have now VNS versus Winland. So let's change, man. Let's change player 2 name. We have now Winland because we have the Max Viles. Slight, more or less, it's Winland. Let's say Winland with this Mexican dude, but let's stay with Winland and not necessarily VNSA. VNS. I will go with VNS. It's not A anymore. So Vietnam versus Winland, and player 2 flag, it's gonna be Winish. This is it, and the score will stay 0-0. Will be the first game like this between these two teams. 4v4 ACCM with Say My Name, with Heaven, and with Slacktarn. Oh, actually, yeah, well, it's not full Winland because we have now Max Viles, Pike, and this guy ZXDF, which by the rating seems to be strong, man. In 1v1 close to 2k, and in team games a bit over 1900. That's cool. That is a cool. But yeah, go on. Hello, Jamie AoC. How is our Romanian Lord and Savior? Fine, man. Trying to smile in this cruel and shitty world. Bhakti went to sleep, probably. It's 6 p.m. here in Romania, so for him might be like 10, 11 p.m. I'm surprised. Usually he stays even longer than that. Maybe he's going for a date, man. You can never know. Too weak. Maybe he's going for a date. I mean, you know that in the end, pussy is stronger than AoC. It's a fact, man. It's a fact. Okay. But we are in weekend time. I mean, it's 6 p.m. Yeah, people coming back now from work, whatever. So it's weekend and it's party time. Not yet in America, as it's still working time. For them, it's like afternoon, 12, 1 p.m. Depends of the coast. How strong is Pussy? The strongest, Salva. Pussy is the only perfect thing. Well, there are two perfect things in the universe, in nature. It's the pussy and the circle. So being one of the two, you can imagine it's super strong, man. It's one perfect device. Oh, Major Keros. Ho. Thank you for the host, man. Wow, 110 viewers. Bloody hell. Thank you for the support. Kindly appreciate it, man. The power of boners, indeed. The power of boners. Katsuni Wisdom. Intel has stated that Coffee Lake will offer a performance improvement of up to 30% over Skylake. I don't think, Horsey, until I see it, man. In 50 watts mobile processor. I don't care too much about mobile, man. I care about, desktop. There, I want to see it. The chips are scheduled for release in the second half of 2017. Yeah, Coffee Lake will be used in conjunction with the 300 series chipset. No, as far as I know, they will be, again, as far as I know, they will be 100, well, 1151. They will fit on 1151 socket. But nothing is like 100% sure. Intel dominates mobile market. Glocken in the house, guys. AMD Ryzen 3 will kill Pentium and i3. Probably. Glocken mod here, of course, Major Keros. I mean, Glocken is mod everywhere. He's super strong, man. Look at him. He's using the emote from Chupacabra. It is 1151 socket. Yeah, 1151 sockets. Yeah. You guys such nerds. Oh my god. Like I said, 1151 socket. But some of them, they said that they might be, also using the Z270. Probably not the Z170, but the Z270. And of course, that with releasing of a new CPU, they will release like a 370 probably Z generation. You got the idea. Right, so we have the game started, and it's Arabia this time with Chinese, Mayans, Turks, and Huns. Right. Let's see where the Huns are placed, if some of the teams will have them as a pocket or as a flank. To the right-hand side, we have Turks for the Mexican dude, red player, versus Chinese from Slacktarn. And to the left-hand side of the map, we have Pike with Turks versus, say my name with Hans. So you see, we have Max with Hans. No, Max is with Mayans. I'm pretty sure that he wanted to be Hans, while Viles with Hans is a pocket for the Winland team. So very strong, man. Very, very strong. 1080 to play a game from 1998. Well, that is my internet, at least for streaming. Yeah, chipset is something else. Yeah, Horsey. I know, man. I just realized chipset is something else. Right. So, will we see some lamings? Because in Nations Cup matches, oh man, we have seen so many times, people going, even the pockets from, teams going to try and lame boards from the other team. I mean, it's full crazy. For now, I don't see anybody going with the scout. No, actually, you see Slacktarn with his scout finding now the red player, the Mexican dude, but he didn't find yet any of the two boars, while the Mexican dude finding his own resources. Now 2 more sheep and researching loom. Pocket forward has become very popular this Nations Cup. Yeah, and not only, I mean, in some games, for example, when we have seen China Frantic or China Emma, remember when China Emma versus Finland, when all of the Chinese players, all of them, they went forward, towers, push, and they won that game, man. It was crazy. So not only the flanks, the pockets too, going for tower push in their respective pockets. It was nice to see such an aggressive play. Not the standard walling, or other standard stuff. Right, now loom for Pike, and who will be the first one to be on the way to village? Not yet, obviously, but Pike probably has also a forward boar. Not that much. Maybe he had his town center idle that he researched the loom, because usually the players, they research this upgrade loom just before going up to village. So 14 pop, 14 for Pike is the lowest in the game, same as a red player from the other side. So the Mexican dude actually is playing with the Vietnamese team, and Slacktarn with the Finnish guys. Alright, we found out. 17 pop for ACCM, he is pocket and he's Chinese. And the other pocket is Heaven with Mayans, but they have Hans as a flank. Not what they wanted though. No, what they wanted. Yeah, it's Hans. Now, VNS Yellow, say my name, coming with the second board to the town center. Lured Bambi to the town center to help him even a bit more. Pike with his scout finding now say my name's base. Let's go to Pike's point of view and see if he spotted. Yeah, he can see it. He can see the mill, the lumber camp, so he know that somewhere here in the fog of war must be say my name's town center. All right, to the right hand side of the map, no boar laming. Yeah, two boars, so yeah, no laming. But in official games, in tournament games, like I said, so many lames, it's crazy, crazy. I'll go crazy, crazy, crazy. I'll go crazy. Ooh, I heard the barrack. Oh, okay. We have Pike with the barrack and going rush. Before 8 minutes mark, he's building the barrack, but I'm not convinced. He might be quite late. But say my name with the barrack build as well, and researching loom. Oh, we might see say my name going fast feudal age, and on the way to feudal age creating militias. Is he on the way to feudal age? None of the players yet clicked. So yeah, the first player, it's say my name followed by Slacktime on the other side, with only a 2 seconds difference. Oh, kill the wheel, no! Look at this fast reaction from the Mexican dude, able to trap Slacktime scout with palisade walls and kill that scout. Good job, man. Good job. So we have now 3 militias from Pike heading over to say my name's base. Say my name, caught by surprise by this villager, but he's coming back with his own scout and chasing away Pike, so he will have the chance to build the palisade and protect his lumberjacks, that's for sure. And the flare, probably Pike is asking for support from some of his, from another player, one of his allies. And yeah, the 3 militias won't do too much. While say my name on the way to feudal age, creating the militias. Will he research the men at arms? Now the third one coming out, and with a faster feudal age, actually we have say my name with a chance to kill Pike's scout. If Pike won't stay with his scout in the range of his own militias, then he will lose that scout. But I think that yeah, he won't go too far away, to be honest. And we have now Pike on the way to feudal age, but say my name is already in feudal age. His scout is already a Speedy Gonzalez compared to the enemy scout. Palisade walls to protect the gold miners, and building now archery range. So with Hans on the left hand side, we have say my name going with archers, and until he's making the switch, you know, to cavaliers, I mean knights, cavaliers, paladin, blah blah blah, he will go with cav archers. Cav archers, while on the right hand side, palisade walls, no, not any walls from the Mexican dude. We have now buildings, military buildings from Slacktime. Chinese building 2 archery ranges, yes, 2 archery ranges. While ZX researching the men-at-arms up with 3 militias that will be men-at-arms. Oh! And Slacktime unable to build a palisade to deny these few units going and hitting his villages, and now they are men-at-arms with also the help from the eagle. Slacktime here might lose a village. Yeah, he lost a villager, but the others going safely, well, somehow to the TC. This dude left with only 3 hit points. To the left hand side, Pike still trying to pick up some villagers. Will he pick up? Maybe now. He has Viles also there with the scout trying to go for a the vil. No, he's saving the villagers. And counter raiding here, counter raiding indeed. Some archers from say my name, or those militias hitting Pike's wood line. 28 population for Pike, 26 population for say my name. To the right hand side though, let's see the double, if we can call double only from these few units. Bean mode is a dream. My god. So Castle Age now incoming from the Max, and check it out, we know how strong Max is with his booming and also military wise. While now Cedar Haven on the way to Castle Age, ACCM on the way to Castle Age, and the Max faster I pointed out, and Viles now on the way to Castle Age. Right, not too much damage on the left hand side still. Defensive mode here for say my name after losing those. This is his own scout. No, it's Pike Scout. Pike Scout. How did that one go in? Oh, over chopped that small tree and went in. So yeah, a few archers now from Say My Name to try and save his economy. But again, it's not that much army in this start of feudal age. So castle, 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 what's the plan? Max is on stone, yes, with a lot of villagers. So he will drop a castle, go plumed archers, and then he will build more town centers and go for his usual super damn bloody uber strong boom. 33 population slack turn. Villas 30 population, 29 for maxi million, and I think he will drop the castle. He will build the castle here on top of the hill between the stone and the gold. Like that he will have protection for the gold miners and also some protection for the stone miners. In case of raiding, he can send the villagers to the castle, and there you go, man. Well, not there what I pointed out, but like 1-2 centimeters to the left, still on top of the hill. So very good placement for the... By the way, Katsuni decided I wait for Cannon Lake, not Coffee Lake. Yes. Okay, if you can wait more, then wait for Cannon Lake, which supposedly it will be 10 nanometers. Wait for whoever now what you have, 6800K or 6900K. I mean, I don't remember what you use now, Horsey. I mean, until those CPUs will get released, as I remember, you have something very strong. So I think that you'll be fine, man. You'll still be. So 6800K, the 6 core and 12 threads. Well, Ryzen is better than that one, but again, it's not a huge difference. So no point in changing the whole platform, you know, for some extra performance. I mean, if you do some upgrade, do something that you can feel it, man. You can entirely feel it. But I can't overclock it. Why? It's not a great overclocker, again, for as far as I know, but you should be able to somehow overclock it. Not like like an insane frequency, but still, it's really bad in overclocking. Like I said, I know that they are not very good overclockers, but even so, you should be able to squeeze some extra, you know, megahertz. Seriously. Right, on the right hand side, we have now Slacktown trying to go for a raiding, but the Mexican dude taking the fight with villagers and also having some defensive archers. Tren Yo or Low 2017, thank you for the follow, man. Thank you for the support, kindly appreciated. There are the safe overclock in UEFI, and I can't even reach them. Horsey, even though that's a nice and let's say lazy mode feature, I recommend you to do, you know, a manual overclock to find the best voltages, you know, to tweak it best for your own specific chip. All the chips are different. Even in the videos, whatever you see, you know, in the video description with overclocking, the chips are different one from another. One can, you know, achieve higher clocks than the other one, having the same CPU, the same RAMs and everything else, man. I can't even get 4 giga. You should be able, man. Come on. But yeah, Jamie has a point, another point. It's also important, the cooler as well. If you have the stock cooler, I don't even know if that you know, CPU had a stock cooler, but if it's a pretty you know, small one, don't even consider to overclock, man. NZX Kraken, so that's a water cooler with 2 fans, right? It's a 280 millimeters radiator, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or 240, excuse me, 240, yeah, radiator. So it's water cool, man. You should be able to squeeze from that chip 4 giga, man. Katsuni Tech tips. Nah, man, I just know a thing or two, man. I just know a thing or two. Skyline has no stock coolers. Yeah, well, again, I don't know all the models. I didn't play with them, so wasn't sure if they have even a crappy stock cooler. That's why I asked. I didn't know, man. I think, yeah, it's 240 because you have 2 120 millimeters fans. So yeah, times 2, that's 240. I have a RAD 360, but my pump, my water pump got you know, out of order, out of function after like 7 years. Yeah, I don't have water cooler anymore, but I'm using a Noctua NHD15, which is pretty strong as well. I also have a 6-core. I was talking with Janet, in the past few days. I also have a 6-core, 12 threads, but old CPU, a Xeon X5660 on a 1366 platform. I have an Asus Maximus, it's Maximus 3 Gene, yes. Right? It's a 1366 platform, and that chip is running at 2.8 gigahertz, and I use it 4.4 gigahertz overclock with this Noctua cooler, air cooler, man. Yeah, it's a very quiet one. That's why, I opted for this one. It's a super quiet one. I also have some tests run with the X5660 running at 4.5 and 4.6 gigahertz. You madman. No, man. I loved back in the days before I was going more with AoC back in 2009, 2010, 11. I was super passionate, about overclocking video cards, CPUs, and so on. So yeah, like I said, I learned a thing or two. I don't know everything, man. And lately, when it became like very expensive, the platforms, I just couldn't afford it to keep buying stuff like almost non-stop, and I just couldn't. So I didn't. But I still have some components left. Nowadays, I'm using a 4790K, which can run. I did tests on air, these temperatures, 30 plus degrees in my room, believe it or not, and I ran Cinebench, Vantage, so those kind of tests at 5 gigahertz with 1.70 with 2.75 no, what am I talking, 1.75 volts V-core. I mean, it's a fucking super strong CPU, man. Like a golden chip I got. Tiger Lake in 2019. As you want, man, Horsey. As far as your, actual PC is doing the job, then I don't see why you should change your entire platform for like what, 10, 15% more. What's the point, man? What's the purpose? I mean, do you have tons of cash? You don't have what to do with money? Then yeah, buy it. But still, man, money are money. Why to spend when you already have something very strong that handles and does everything that you want from it? What's the point, man? Okay, going back to the game. Now we have the Max, and I told you about Max super uber duper fucking strong booming. There you go, man. So after the castle, he has now 3 town centers and full booming mode, even getting the relics. So 112 population for Maxinio, 112, while red player dropping to 44 population. Not a big difference though between him and Slacktron, but still Slacktron is 78, getting close to 60, so it is stronger for him, obviously. Well, with 45, but it's another difference. Castle Age for Slacktron on the right hand side, now building a 3rd town center, while poor red player, the Mexican dude, still in Feudal Age, man, the only player still in Feudal Age, all the other players in Castle Age. Now finally red player on the way to Castle Age as well. And on the left hand side, big fights. We have from one side Pike along with Villes, with knights fighting off VNS Yellow, aka Say My Name, alone. So VNS Yellow is taking the fight versus 2. Winland wins. Yeah, game is already over, but it seems fixed now for some. Instant stability and gaming issue with my system. It's hard to explain the settings to overclock that one a long distance. Try to search YouTube, and watch some videos, some tutorials how to overclock your GPU. But even though it is not a great overclocker, the 6800, because I know that I know some people saying that he's not a great overclocker. Still, you should be able to overclock, you know, some extra megahertz, man. Seriously. I mean, there is something that you don't do or do it wrong, that you just unable to hit 4 gigahertz. You should be able, you should definitely be able to hit 4 gigahertz, man. Seriously. Even more, you have a very good cooling, man. Water cooled. I mean, what the hell you wish more? You should be able to overclock it. So yeah, the fight still continues, but now we have ACCM coming also with the knights to help, say my name, getting rid of this army, raiding his base. Oh, and a third player from Vietnam joining the fight, Sida Heaven, joining with plumed archers. And yeah, most of the knights, no, all the knights down there for Villes, and Pike left with a few crossbows. On the right hand side though, check out the sneaky here from red player, dropping a tower to deny one of the wood line for Slagtarn. The other one though getting denied by Slagtarn, unable to finish that tower. And he lost also all his forward villagers. And now the max with markets in one side of the map. To the left hand side, more armies now incoming from Villes. Villes with, whoa, a big group of knights. And it seems that ACCM doesn't have as many. Upgrades wise, Villes is fully Castle Age upgraded. Now in Imperial Age he's researching the Cavalier upgrade with +4, while for ACCM he's still in Castle Age, man. And even though he's going up to Imperial Age with Chinese, he cannot research Paladins, but the same, well, Villes can go Paladins. For now, Cavalier with plate barding armor, so +4, while Sida Haven with Brothers upgrade on the way. Max though with Wing Archer, Chemistry, Conscription, so important upgrades. And on top of that, Max now sending some villages forward to build a forward castle. Silicon Lottery, I know, Daxi, it's a silicon for those who want to know more about AoC stuff, obviously. But my point is that even he's got a bad overclocker, he still should be able to overclock, so you know, some extra megahertz from the standard settings. That's my point. Even though he's not, he doesn't have a Speedy Gonzalez, but it's a Silicon Lottery. I totally agree. And I said about my two, I actually have two 4790K chips, and both of them. Now summer, 30+ degrees, I can Cinebench, well, running all the tests, 5 gigahertz, man. One chip does that with 1.285 volts, and one with 1.275, so a bit lower. Math pretty slow Imperial Age, but I like it, more army to upgrade. Yeah, well, in the end, with this dude, Mexican dude, still stay with lower population, right? That flank would have gone down. So who cares about this overclocking? There are some people, man. But I know, and I got your point. Seriously, I got your point. Right, so we have military. Most skills for Pike with largest army for Sida Heaven, 40, economy, no sling. Villes with best gold and food, what he needed for the Cavaliers, Knights, Cavaliers, and so on. Sida Heaven with the best stone, while wood for the Max and technology. Max, the fastest Imperial Age, 32.25 after 9 seconds, followed by Villes and then by Sida Haven. Villages highest, Villes, 118 villages, Max 108, the only two players with more than 100 villages, all the others below. Total castles, Sida Haven 3 castles, but yeah, Mayans, man. Mayans would have had to face, you know, the Cavaliers and later on the Paladins, so not an easy task. Right, let's go back, and this, guys, this was my last game for tonight as well. Let me take a look at the program for tomorrow, because I will stream in Voble Official some of the games. I wanted to wait and see if more games are getting scheduled. So Saturday at 11 GMT or at 14 GMT. 11, it's a bit early. I don't know. So yeah, Saturday, tomorrow at 2 PM GMT. big chances that I am back home to stream China SY versus Brazil C. And Sunday I can go at 12 GMT with Brazil A versus China Frantic, guys. So Ryut Fire with Team Vivi. Who doesn't want to see that one, man? 302. Chris, thank you for the follow, man. Thank you for the support. Can you appreciate it? Saturday 29th of July, 14 GMT. Yes, this one, Mr. Dude. This one. So yeah, big chances. I'm not promising because I don't know when I'm coming back home, but big chances that I will be able to stream that. I mean this one, like you pointed out, man. And Sunday 12 GMT, exactly. Brazil A versus China Fronting. This one for sure I will do it. Even more than Sunday. It's going to be like a special day for me. So yeah, I'll be home preparing the special stuff, and I have time to stream this one. So guys, what can I say, man? Thank you for the amazing support and the kind words that you guys show me. Seriously, I really appreciate it. And thank you one more time, Mr. Horsey, for the extra support, man. Kindly appreciate it one more time. And yeah, see you guys most likely tomorrow with more Nations Cup matches, but those again will be in Vubli official, because whenever these tournament games I will stream in Vubli official, so you know. So yeah, have a great evening, morning, afternoon, night, wherever you guys are, and have a great weekend if we don't meet each other again. See you. Bye bye for now. We love this game, and have a happy life. What else can I say? Have a happy life. Bye bye, everybody.